Do you have a trust set up for your properties, or are you wondering when you should get a trust set up for your properties? And my answer is going to be as soon as possible, so that you can have a trust for your properties that also has instructions on what to do if anything ever happens to you. Because as the famous saying says, there's only two things guaranteed in life: taxes and death. So we might as well take care of our properties and asset protection while we are still alive, so that our loved ones do not have to go through that whenever we are not here. And what I mean by that is, if you don't put your property in a trust, if you don't have a will, then they're going to have to go through probate, which costs a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort, and then they have to go through all that whenever, if you would have put it in a trust or had a will, they would just be able to inherit it within the trust name and not have to go through all that, save a lot of time, save a lot of money, and be in a much better position for whenever you pass on what to do with the assets and everything else that is there. So this is why you should set up a trust. You should also set up a trust because it helps you as far as public information. If you have a trust, it is not as public as your personal name, so people are not able to track you down, trace you down, or see who owns what property, therefore keeping you more protected and more secured and out of the way of seeing who owns this property. So those are my recommendations on why you should get a trust set up, and I think you should do it immediately. If you need to do this, my recommendation would be Borders and Borders Title Company in Louisville, Kentucky. They are on 920 Dupont Road in Louisville, Kentucky, and they would probably be able to help you out with this, and if not, they'd be able to point you in the right direction for it. And if you know anybody who's looking to sell a property, we are currently doing referral programs for $1,750, to where if you send somebody to us that wants to sell their house, send us their name and their number, we'll give them a call, and then at the closing table, whenever we close on their property, you will get a check for $1,750.